Welcome back to Stage 2 of the new and improved Legends. Once again, in case you missed it, there are a long list of changes for Update 48. And in this run here so far, where I have Adora, it's been a struggle. Our party of 8 out of 8 here has barely been clinging on. And we currently only have 10 artifacts, a lot of which are really not doing a whole lot. If we can somehow make it to the end of this stage, we will get Essence of Blooniers, which is nice. But first things first, let's take things slowly. At this campfire, let's always take a look at maybe if there's a monkey worth recruiting. But again, we'd have to drop another monkey. So if nothing is overly OP, then I probably won't continue. Yeah, probably not. I do have that mortar artifact, however. I think in that case, I'm better off just enhancing an artifact. I think this is probably what I'm going to do. When you have a lot of comments, it's worth doing this because then you get the monkey upgrade and better artifacts. Could upgrade Alk, but not gonna lie, the mortars have carried me through the last couple of encounters. So, gonna upgrade to critical impact rare for them to do more damage and also upgrade the mortar in the process. 210. I'm just gonna dump the 110. Once again, a reminder, normal encounters now have multiple variations. Thankfully, we get no variations for this one here on Spring. Nothing much to see here on Encounter 1. And hopefully we can see some of those new artifacts in the next 2 chests here. Chest number 1. Glue Explosion Rare is new. When glue balloons are popped with explosive damage, glue is splattered around the balloon with 3 pierce. Well, obviously useless for me right now because I don't have glue. But I wonder if, like, the glue splattered around the balloon is the same type of glue that the balloon is glued with. Like, if it has a, like, solver glue, does that solver glue go around the balloon? I assume so, but either way, it's very niche. I think I'll just end up picking the rare artifact, even though this common does help my ninja. Why not? Chance of a smite plus. It actually works in Adora too, but I doubt with her low attack speed, we're ever really gonna even see a smite. Get rid of Druid because I dropped the Druid artifact earlier. Chest number 2. Give me something good. Well, we've got a new one. General's Disposition. Hero Radius reduced 20%, however, all monkeys of Radius do 30% more damage than Class balloons and have camo. Okay, forget the other two. This is a godlike artifact. I'll gladly take the reduced range for 30% damage on the balloons that we're struggling with in the first place. And a, built-in radar scanner. And I think that now means I can get rid of the boat farm party. If I had to pick one, that is. Oh, no boy. Stage 2, and we are already getting advanced maps. Spillway here. We kind of have to think. Luckily, we can place a ninja in the middle here. Oh, but this kind of sucks for Adora. She doesn't have a lot of range. Don't worry, let me cook here, though. We can do this and mortar here. So now Adora is giving this camo. Weirdly, there's no icon, but I'm assuming it's working. As a reminder for why I can drop boat now, it is because I currently have the boat artifact here. That is basically like a radar scanner for my boat. But if I already have Adora for the radar scanner, then no really need to double dip. And so I'm pretty sure now with 2 mortars, one being Shell Shock, that should handle all the balloons for the rest of the way. Little by little, it feels like the worst is over with in this run. Hopefully. Another chest. Anything new? Indeed. Quantum Leap Common. For heroes and monkeys up to tier 2, projectile speed is reduced 95%, but Quantum Tech sends most projectiles to the target instantly. Results may vary. Okay, that's kind of a weird artifact. I assume it's a buff for the most part, because now your projectile doesn't have a chance to whiff, but it's worth taking a gamble on it, right? I could use, like, support monkeys having more pierce, because that would actually really benefit my Spike Factory, but I think we gotta see what Quantum Leap does. Sounds like an intriguing one. So heroes and monkeys up to tier 2, meaning it also applies on the mortar here. Let us see if it does work on the mortar. I don't think it does, seeing as it still has a mortar attack. I'm guessing the mortar isn't counted as a projectile. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's a really slow projectile. See a door there? I mean, so long as the thing is still damaging balloons, I don't care how slow that projectile is, although, see, the issue with it being slow is that it times out really quickly. Yikes. There's a smite, wow. We actually saw the 1 in 1200 chance. Crazy. Results may vary indeed, and also, I am struggling. There's so many camos. Is this a camo tile? I didn't quite pay attention at the start, but we can't even afford outbuff right now, goddamn. if you don't have an insta of it, super duper pricey, but damn. Let's do military quickening to help out our mortar here, but yeah. Oh, also, am I dead? Oh my god. Close call. Now, I don't know exactly, but if I had to guess the percentage chance it does a quantum leap, it's gotta be pretty low. Also, whoa, round 12 Moab? When the hell did that happen? Well, thankfully, I have 30% extra damage to Moabs, but this is concerning. I don't have the money for Alk buff. I might need... Oh, come on. Mortar clutch. Oh, nice. Nice, we can afford Alk buff now. Hopefully that makes a difference. And 100% General's disposition made a difference there. Quantum leap, I'm not sure. I was trying to say, though, that just like another artifact that I had in stage 1, it might be a nerf to my to my tower. Like, whenever you see the blue thing, that's the quantum leap. Also, if I misled you earlier, then my bad. I also misled myself, but quantum leap applies every single shot. It's just the projectiles don't expire, obviously, once they leap to the target. They just start from their target, and then they go from there. Also, damn, that crit from the mortar. Thank you. Came in clutch for the F Moab. Let's do extra magic monkey damage. I feel like income is also heavily reduced, which is why I'm struggling to these runs here. That mob only made me $200. Normally, there's Force Rams, which would get you 400. But look, it's half income already. So it's no wonder I feel poor as shit. Anyway, final round here. Just gotta beat the F mob here. And delete the insides, and we're good. Now that I understand how Quantum Leap works, though, I still believe it is not too great of an artifact, at least on Adora. It sounds like the kind of artifact that is best on bomb shooters or explosions so that they send to the target instantly. Because they'll expire, meaning you basically just have a full accuracy bomb shitter. Sounds pretty fun. Anyway, we struggled to mini-bosses on stage 1. Hopefully, we can do a little bit better this time. Now that we've got Alk buff, but I'm not counting on it, honestly. Especially when we have Haunted as the map. That sounds pretty brutal. Thankfully, we have Super Monkeys. I think I'm probably going to do that, right? I believe just even having them at 000 is better than Ninja. I think I'll still do a Bomb Shooter for the chance of a crit. I don't know. And you know what? We can do some trial and error. We'll do the Ninja and the Super Monkey just to see which one ultimately ends up doing more damage. Or I guess all three of them. Oh yeah, the Super Monkey. It's below tier 2, so that gets the... Quantum Leap boost, okay. At least there's some use to it. Tack Shooter for sure. Found some pretty good use in the Quantum Leap. Doesn't it work on Tack Shooter 2 at tier 2? Yeah. Let's have these Quantum Leap. And oh my god, that's disgusting. All attacks are hitting. Even if it doesn't even come out from it. Maybe I should not upgrade to tier 3 for now. Yeah, again, you normally don't want to spend money because it's so expensive. We'll just wait to afford the monkeys we can... you know, that are in our party over here. I think also in bosses, nice smite. We should look to not queue the boost up, like have them pop up, just because we need the damage instantly. And yep, looks like Super Monkey is way better than the Ninja by a factor of 1.5 or 2, almost 2. Mortar was 100% a waste of money, but I just wanted it for the group damage in case balloons started overwhelming. But it looks like I think I'll at least get to silver. Super Monkey's OP. In mini bosses. Third Super Monkey now. 000 spam with Quantum Leap for the win. Magic Quickening. And there it is, common reward earned. Looking much better. Another smite coming in there, damn. We had 3 smites I've counted so far this run. There's 4. Talk about good luck. Or I guess not luck, it's just 5. It's just when you have this many projectiles, eventually it gets smites down. And let me just say, it's artifacts like these that make Rogue really fun. Just wacky-ass stuff that could nerf some towers, could buff some towers, but just changes the game in a way that you would normally not experience in the vanilla game mode. We'll do a Magic Quickening again. Although Pierce would have been nice, but that's fine too. 16. 4 more to go. Low-key contemplating buying a super range on this, but I think I'll hold off. We just need 1 more pop to get the next Super Monkey. And with a smite, we got it. Another smite. And nice. Should we try to aim for... The goal was 35, right? Or 34? Oh, we're just dead. Never mind. Good timing on that, eh? Yeah, with that heat bar, we're definitely not getting to the legendary. That was good, though. That was good. Let us see what rare we can pick up. We've seen these before. Cat's Meow rare just gives us a more lives to work with. And a Cluster Bomb, but remember, it's tier 2 and below for Quantum Leap, so technically it doesn't work on that. And too many cooks. This one's definitely a banger one with my current setup. Military Monkeys attack 42% faster, but I'm only currently using 1 mortar, so that's perfect. Not even going to look at Pop's Fire because I have nothing on fire. This just gives us even more mortar damage for the normal encounters. Probably not going to use it against Bloons here, of course. It's probably going to be Super Monkeys again. This time on Ancient Portal. Bit more awkward of a map. But I know that the bosses, given how they go like this, probably want to clump Super Monkeys back here. Just like last time, the goal will probably just be 20. We'll put her on this tile. Now, only real issue is that if I do put Super back here, it's going to take a long time for us to get the first pop down, but that's fine, right? We'll do overall 8% damage. Oh, wait, what? I'm sorry. Well, this is still fine for me because the Super Monkey is already here, so we don't lose out on anything, but that was completely unexpected. The shrooms here are supposed to tell you where the boss spawns in, but I guess somewhere there was a mistake. And wait a minute. Wait, why did I lose lives? Or when did I lose lives? Sorry. There were balloons coming in from the top side, but now they're coming from the bottom. And wait, Bloons is going here. Oh my god, I'm cooked. We need a ninja back here then. That was not a bug, but the bug is the fact that, well, Bloons shouldn't spawn this way. This might screw me over. I think I'd rather be the other way around. I need a 102 to defend each yellow balloon. Kill number 10. Let's do... Oh, these all suck. How about a cannon ship? I guess here would not be a bad spot for later. Oh, whoa. I'm dead. Super Monkey? Are you kidding me? Well, that's our second life out of 3. The next time we leak, it's over. And having those 2 jumps forward are brutal, because now the 3 Super Monkeys are useless. I can't sell them. Oh wait, I can sacrifice, but it only gives me XP, which on Adora, which doesn't really do much. And wait a minute. Okay, now it's going up here, which again is not where I expected it to go, and okay. I'm not even mad, just confused. Again, normally when you realign the portal, it doesn't do that for the boss, only for the balloons. So something bugged out there, and it looks like we have just got 2 like normal attack speed stuff or stat boosts. Do I want to keep on going into the military or magic while considering this has no downsides? Sure. 8% faster, everything. Rest tile? What should we enhance? I'm looking at artifacts. And what does Quantum Leap rare do? From Heroes and Monkeys up to tier 3. Oh, this is worth it, right? This now means it works on my ninjas, but ninjas don't have a problem because they seek anyway. Maybe not now. Okay, let's go back to Mentor because I low-key just want to go all the way with a ninja. It's a bit risky if I don't have the starting cash for it, but it's a huge boost for reliability. Double the cost for more than double the power. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to my gut and go for a big boy monkey. Good for the pinks here too, because ninjas are good against that. So you see, great news here. We can still start with Adora and Bloons Jitsu. 402. With the stat bonuses this thing has, we should be cooking, even without out buff. Look at this here, Moab. Shreds pretty easily. And looks like that's a GG. With only Adora and ninjas. Another rest tile. Again, we'll take the opportunity to just take a peek and see what we can recruit. If anything's worth it. This sub looks juicy, but no artifacts with it. I think I'd rather not go for that. Maybe we'll go back to enhancing an artifact. And how about Dream Team's rare? So the difference between common and rare is, well, 5% range, but the biggest thing, placement cooldowns. Now it's only 2 rounds instead of 3, which is pretty good, although I guess I don't have enough ninjas to spam because they're all Jitsus. Maybe I'll just go for the stat bonus, 8 to 11. And let's just do it anyway. just in case we get other towers in that dream team in the future. They can benefit from that pretty nicely. Another chest. And this we've seen. We don't have any glued balloons. Probably gonna be exploding darts because we currently have super monkeys, which do count as a dart-based projectile. So sure, that's the best of the bunch. Another encounter on the Nerf Polyphemus. Well, it turns out the Dream Team's pickup was pretty useless because I just do not have the money to afford another Jitsu, so the placement cooldown again did not matter. So now I'm stuck with one Jitsu only against an FMOAB. I'm a bit cooked here. I don't have 3k. 2 mortars down here. Please clutch. I think we're dead. Ugh. I might want to mentor to an out buff real soon, looking at that. Anyway, I just bought Smart Spikes, and I'll drop Mr. Monkey 000 in the middle round. And that should pop earlier enough. And we should clean. Good. Quantum Leap for the win. Doesn't it not make it so that if you target strong, then doesn't it mean it can't get call blocked and will instantly hop to a Moab? It'll home all shots to a mob no matter what, which, in theory, is, again, an incredible artifact. One more F-Moab, and encounter completes. Hopefully I only got 1 token there. But anyway, we got a legendary shop, so if we have 16 tokens, then we can get something good. And we have a choice of 3 here. First off, I gotta show you new changes. We can actually get XP for the campaign for 10 tokens. Or monkey money, which is incredibly funny to think about. Probably not worth it unless you're farming runs. I personally just want to get stronger, so I have enough monkey money as it is. And sadly, all 3 legendaries here are ass cheeks because I don't need any of them. I'm not really using primaries. Can't sell either in chimps. It's all mid, except I guess I can do slow and steady because even as a common, it seems incredibly good, like, stat bonus-wise. Same with slow is harder. If my projectile is already slow with Quantum Leap, then it's free damage. I could also get Magic Inspo, but it's too many tokens for now. I'm down to 3, so we'll take these 2 and call it a day. And now, I'm actually going to take, even though there is a legendary minigame over here, there's far too many encounters. You tell me I gotta play 6 encounters just for that, when I could do 0, and all I lose out on is, well, not a guaranteed legendary, but I could get a legendary just by being good at this minigame. Beat 33 rounds, oh my god, with 13k. Okay, I probably can't get the legendary goal, but let's try. So it's cool that they changed it so that they show you what the legendary goal first off is. If you still haven't hit the cash amount. Right now, I'm just holding on to the money in case I get a good insta I can drop. These, I don't think a Sabo is worth 4k. Any of these, probably just quickening, yeah. 4%. Okay, with 2 ninjas drop down, we still are 5k clear, so I'm good to go for a 3rd Jitsu, but I don't know if I just want to keep spamming them, or maybe cross fingers to get an out buff as a boost. Oh, and also Camel Lad, okay, I need to drop a mortar. That's fine, because I think there's, like, tight group rounds coming at some point. Thrive is worthless. I think I'll just take the Precision Rare without peeking the reroll. Can't pass up 10% damage. And another boost, Magic Quickening, no hesitation. I think with that out of the way, adding another ninja still keeps me in the gold by like a hair. $400, can't buy anything else. So I kind of have to hope that these 3 can get the 3rd 3. But I know the rounds scale up quite heavily, so I am not expecting to make it there. It would be nice though, and so far the mortar's been doing a good job at just clearing away the dense stuff so my ninjas have more room to work with. Like in the combo. This is the wave I was talking about. Round 29 has group ceramics. Let's see. If I mortar micro, I can get out of it also by using Adore abilities, but hopefully I don't need it. Nah, I need it. Holy crap. This is cooked. Okay, biggest issue actually is the F-LED's in the way, so what if I use this? Nope. Got a ball light still. It's so over. Here's the other wave I was talking about. But there's no way this is enough, right? No way. Wait a minute. Well, no, we did it. Somehow, some way. I didn't know. I didn't see if there was a crit there, but whatever. I'll take it. Insane. And Magic Precision. Hopefully the 50%. is enough to get us there, as well as, you know, timing, ball light, and all that stuff. Absolutely insane if we could pull this off. A lot of rigors this round, but nope, I got ball light. This is ZMG too, so was needed. Please don't die to insides. Please don't die to insides. Should be good. With, again, mortar micro. And no. Close but no cigar there. I think this time I'm just gonna ball light early, even though that does end the round without it up. I'm fine. And against all odds, we freaking did it. We got the legendary goal with just Jitsus. And the door and the mortar, of course, but damn. Did not think I was getting out of there. Thank goodness we upgraded to the Jitsu. So, now we can get this again. But I got no glue. First class support legendary. Support monkeys, 30%, 36% pierce. And absolute abilities. Man, these are pretty bad choices. Do I just say F it and make my monkey slower and use abilities more? Actually, no. I don't want to take any downsides. So again, that's basically a 36% damage buff to Spike Factory, so maybe I'll start utilizing those a bit more. Now what to do before tackling on Bloon areas. Recruit. This alk is enticing, but it's just one upgrade off. I might as well just mentor this one to 201 if I were to do that. I think ultimately I'll be lame and do the safe play. Slower is harder, 15 to 20. That's what I do when there's no other obvious choice. Take a look at the shop. Anything worth it? That is cheap. I think it's too expensive for these. Actually, there's Inspo Common, 20% more pierce. As a common, that's pretty good. Especially since my ninjas lack pierce, so I'll get rid of the Perceptive Croak, as I said. It was ass cheeks, and that's the trade we'll make. And I think we're ready to take on Bloon areas and beat it. With, I guess, Jitsu spam. Although Moon Landing, this is the same map I had for Tier 1. So maybe I don't do Jitsu then and go for the map that this tower was made for, aka Mortars. We still have 6k left over, so sure, that's still enough for a Jitsu. And you know what? Think we'll just play, and okay, it might just be a bug with Bloon Airs in general, in that he starts reversed. Because this map has no gimmicks. It's not like Ancient Portal where it could have been a map bug, and oh, wait a minute. Super Monkey, okay, there was a... I gotta watch out for that in the back, so Spike Factory over here. A battery now. But isn't that strange? That so far the only boss that has been buggy in terms of where it spawns has been Bloon Airs and reverse. It would make sense, because it was technically reverse. Oh, and I was gonna die there. The unseen yellows are the deadliest, okay, fine. With Quantum Bleed, this is actually a Spike Factory home, because there's no way that the projectiles can miss. And for the Saram Wave that comes out, we'll just use A battery for then. I actually would have liked to keep the, or I guess in hindsight, if I'd known I was going to use A battery again, I would have gone for the absolute ability. That would really help this guy. Anyway, we can pick a boost here. Magic Precision, because it's going to start hitting Bloon Airs real soon. Yep, and now that we can defend the yellows, I think the rest is going to be easy pickings. They did buff the final boss speed to be a lot faster, so now you can't just sit around and wait for 20 rounds to kill the boss, but even at this speed, it seems like we're chillin'. Surprisingly, Bloon Airs has still not exited the first crater, and we're gonna try to make it so he doesn't exit the first crater, alright? Last boost pick, all attack precision. Let's timer Monkey Boost also for when the A battery comes out, or are we not getting it up again? We are getting it up, but I can't wait, use it now. And we did it. In the first crater, Bloon Airs has been done. And maybe I won't pick Essence of Bloon Airs, because now that we're using Jitsu, it's a tier 4 monkey, so his Essence doesn't apply. But are any of these two worth it? Well, I can't afford Anti-Bloon ever, so not that. And I feel like I have good enough mold damage already, so nah. Actually, no, they added a nerf for tier 4 and above. Oh, 16% slower. I guess the Essence was too good before? Fine. You forced me to get the Elite Defender. Our run is going strong so far, so I will choose to extract this Boomerang artifact. This was a really fun stage, discovered lots of cool artifacts, and we're gonna probably discover even more. Moving forward, drop the boat, because we don't need it, and this boss is Phase. Click here for more legends, and I'll catch you all later.